Hello fellow modelers! Today we're going to build the 1/48 scale F4F-4 WildCat from Tamiya. First, we will start with the cockpit. As you can see, I'm using dark green for the base color. I want to highlight the cockpit a little, so I'm using yellow and paint lightly to create some highlights. For the instrument panel and the cockpit details, I'm using black to paint. After that, I dry brush it with white to pick up the details. For the seat, I'm using steel for chipping and using a brown wash to emphasize the shadow. And with that, the cockpit is done. It is time to mask the canopy before painting. For this step, I will use masking tape and a sharp hobby knife. Make sure to use a brand new blade for better cuts. Cut the tape into small pieces and put it on the canopy. Use the tip of the tweezer to mark the line. I cut the tape following the tape markings. Don't cut too deep or it will damage the canopy. After that, I remove the outline of the mask to finish masking the canopy. You should be more careful when dealing with curved edges. Mark the frame with something pointy and cut along it. If there are some imperfections with the masking, you can mask it with a liquid mask. When everything is done, I paint the frame canopy black. This will create some depth to the canopy. It's time to prime the whole model surface in gray. This will reveal any imperfection on the surface or gap that needs to be filled. When the surface looks alright, I paint the whole model with flat black. This will be the base color for the black basing technique. Now I'm using white to highlight each panel on the model. This will take some time, so be patient about it. When things are done, I paint the lower parts of the fuselage with light gray FS. Next, I use blue tack to mask for the upcoming color. Now for the second color. This one is called intermediate blue. Just paint it lightly and try not to cover all of the highlights and shading. Now I will remove the masking. If the blue tack leaves any residue, you can get rid of it by sticking a big chunk of blue tack over it. Now for the third color, intermediate blue something something. Wait. Yikes. I was painting the second color on the wrong spot. The color on the wing should be the third camouflage color. But, well, let's finish the third color first. After fixing my mistake, I move on to highlight the wings because it is too dark for now. And here is the final result. Not too bad, isn't it? After applying thick and old yellow, I decided to paint these two markings because I destroyed the decal by accident. But with a bit of patience and lots of softening, the rivet finally showed through the decal. It is still too thick for now, and apparently I misplaced the insignia on the other side of it. Which, to be honest with you, I didn't realize until the model was finished. Because of that, I'm sanding down the decal with 1500 grit sandpaper. And remember to add some water to it. This will sand down the decal a little bit but not damage it. And remember to gloss coat before doing this. This should be done carefully to avoid damaging the paint job. After that, I spray a thin layer of chipping fluid and spray the whole model with highly dilute acrylic white. By using a brush with water, I can create a fading effect. I will try to simulate the feeling that the aircraft is frequently used by making the painting appear fading out. When I'm happy with the result, I seal everything with a satin varnish. After that, I start with the chipping using steel acrylic color. I try to put it down randomly and focus on areas where I think chipping is needed. When the chipping is done, I seal everything with a glossy coat and move on to the enamel wash. I'm using blue-black wash like before. Apply and blend with the enamel thinner. Make sure to work on one panel at a time. Now we move on to paint some other parts while waiting for the model to dry. First the propeller, then the light indicator. Because the decal on the propeller is damaged, I have to paint it by hand. It may not look very fantastic from up close, but it is still quite decent from afar. With a bit of patience and luck, it is done. Make sure to use clear color to paint the light. I'm using acrylic color for the entire step. Now for some streaking using highly diluted acrylic black on the wings and the exhaust pipes. Now for the most time consuming part. Like before, I'm using stress pre-op method. With a little patience and finally I can cut it using a nail clipper and... Hey, thank you all for watching until the end of the video. If you like my work, please leave a like and a comment. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more videos in the future. If you want to support my channel even further, you can donate to me through my PayPal that I will leave in the description down below. And as always, I love you all. See you soon.